a very good morning, class. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, sir.
And good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, have a seat, ladies and gentlemen. So, how are you today?
Good.
Have you taken your breakfast?
Yes.
No, yes?
Yes.
Okay, good for those who've taken your breakfast, but those who don't, do not forget to take them during recess. Okay, now, so for today, before I start, can you please take out your textbook? Okay, so students, in our last class, we have talked about past simple and also past continuous. So today, we are going to continue with our next unit, unit number 3. So please open page number 37 in your textbook. Students, today we are going to look at these success criteria. So number 1, I am successful if I can explain orally at least 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of going to a shopping center and the open air market clearly. Another one is, I am successful if I can use the dictionary to find meaning of at least 4 difficult words independently. Okay, so later on in your lesson, you will number 1 be speaking about the topic, and number 2, find words using a dictionary. Okay. Okay, let us look at page number 37. Okay, what can you see on that page? Okay, yes, Daniel.
I see a woman.
Very good. A woman. Okay. Okay. What do you think the woman is doing? Yes, Zati.
The woman is calling someone.
Yes, exactly. Very good. The woman is calling someone. Yes, correct. She is calling someone. Okay. Now, my next question is, other than calling someone, what other activities do you think that this woman is doing? Yes, May. Very good.
The girl is going shopping.
The girl is going shopping. Why do you think that the girl or the woman is shopping?
She holding shopping bags.
Okay, she is holding shopping bag. Very good. Well done. Thank you. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so basically today, what we are going to talk about is we are going to talk about shopping. The thing that everybody loves to do. Okay, talking about shopping, have you ever went shopping before?
Yes.
Yes. Where to? Shopping mall. Very good. Okay, so here on page number 42, you can see there are 2 places. Okay, place number 1 is a shopping center, and another place is an open air market. Have you ever been to a shopping center before?
Yes.
Yes. Have you ever been to an open air market before?
Yes.
In this world, many things has its advantages and its disadvantages. Okay, looking at the 2 places over here, the shopping center and the open air market, I would like you to think about what are the advantages of going to a shopping center and also the open air market, and also to think of the disadvantages of going to these 2 places. Okay, so your task now is you are going to discuss in groups of 4. In groups of 4 on the disadvantages and also the advantages of going to these 2 places. Are you clear?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, class. Now I would like to invite Mr. Chu to come in front and help me in explaining to you the suggested sentence structures for today. So, Mr. Chu.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fuad. Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, as Mr. Fuad has explained to you just now, today you are going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of an open air market and a shopping center. So here is a list of suggested sentence structures that you may use while discussing with your friends later. So later on you'll be grouped, okay? We would like you to use some of these questioning techniques while we are discussing with your partners. So, for example, could you please repeat that? Okay, let's say if you are unclear of what your friend is talking about, you can use this question to help you to get further clarification of your friend's answer. Clear, class?
Yes.
Okay. Could you say that again? You may use this also. What do you mean? So let's say if you're not that sure of a particular part of your friend's response. So, for example, you can say, Farhan, what do you mean by, for example, you say, checking temperature, for example. What do you mean by checking temperature? So you want more explanation from Farhan. So you can use this structure. What is your opinion? Let's say if you want to ask for your friend's opinion, whether your friend is agreeing with you or not, then you can use this. Clear, class?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this will be a better place or more suitable place because blah 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 blah. I believe a shopping center is better because we won't have to blah blah blah. So these are the suggested sentence structures that you can use later. Okay, well, I'm not sure about that. If you're unclear, perhaps we should. If you want to give a suggestion, then maybe you can use this structure. Okay, let's continue one more page. What do you think about if you want to ask for your friend's opinion? Do you agree that if you want to confirm whether your friend is agreeing with you, then you can use this. Let's say if you want your friend's ideas on that particular opinion, would you like to add? Okay, so the turn taking is there. We want to see you interacting with your members in a good way. Any questions? Okay, to make it clearer, we would like to invite a volunteer pack. So maybe can we have Big Kwang Min and you want to help out? Two of you, can you please come to the front and demonstrate to your friends? Okay. Okay, so Big Kwang Min and so we are here to discuss the advantages and disadvantages of a shopping center and an open air market. So before we start, can I know your stand?
I'm against the shopping center.
That means you think that
I think the
going to an open air market has more advantages?
Yes.
Okay, so what about you?
I'm against open air market.
Okay, so you are saying that shopping center has more advantages. So, okay, you can start discussion. Remember in your discussion, you must try to use the suggested sentence structures here. Okay? So, you can start now.
So, Vic, where do you think is the most suitable place to go during this RMCO? Do you think going to the shopping center or open air market?
I think the open air market is better, a better place to go. Because the things, the goods which we can find in there mostly are cheaper than the shopping center. And we also can find the product that high quality product with cheaper price, with affordable price that we can buy. So in the shopping center, that the most of the things we can find are very expensive. Like only the rich people can go to there to buy what they want. So that's my point. So why do you think the shopping center is a better place to go?
In my opinion, I think shopping center is the most suitable place because when you enter a vendors in the shopping center, you need to check your temperature and you need to use your hand sanitizer every time you enter the vendors. So agree with that?
I don't agree with that because although the equipment, the place in the open air market is not as good as the shopping center, but that doesn't mean we don't have the basic equipment just to check our temperature and record our personal information. But also, the government, like they enforce a law. Like we have to follow the SOP, the standard operation procedure. So if we don't follow the SOP, the police will confine the people. So the people in the open air market also need to check the temperature, follow SOP. And why I think the most important part of open air market is not only buying daily needs in that, but also I believe the open air market is everyone's childhood. Like almost everyone, we will go together with our friends, with our parents, with our family, and we will talk, and we also recognize, we also know the people that selling the goods, the food. So the most precious thing in the open air market is the memory, the friendship, the feelings, our feelings, our memories are priceless. That cannot be replaced by anything. That's all. Thank you. So what do you think the most important part or the best part of shopping in the shopping center?
I agree with your point that you are saying with open air market. So I think perhaps we should go to the places that we think are suitable for us, other than we go to the places that are not meant for us. So I think I agree with you.
Yeah. Excellent. Thank you very much, Vic. Thank you very much, Karin. Okay, boys and girls, just now we have heard what Vic and I have spoken about the advantages and disadvantages of going to an open air market and going to a shopping center. Okay, now let's recall what they said just now. Nazira, can you give us an example of questions being asked by either Vic or Ain just now during the discussion?
Just now, I asked Vic, what do you think the most suitable place for us to go during the RMCO?
Okay, thank you, Nazira. Everyone agreed that that is the question being asked just now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Next, Martia, can you give us another question being asked by any of them just now during the discussion?
Earlier, Vic asked Ain, why do you think going to the shopping center is better?
Okay, well done. Thank you very much, Martia. Okay, so now let's pass back to Mr. Fuad to continue with the lesson. Mr. Fuad?
Okay, thank you. You clear? Okay. So now, can you please find your friend? Okay. This will be 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. So there will be about just change just move you. Okay, clear? Can you please face each other? Just Action.
Let's discuss the activity. Adiba, what is your opinion?
In my opinion, I think shopping center is more convenient for shoppers. It is because shopping center is more systematic. Mirza, do you want to add more?
Yes, I think the quality of the item at the shopping center is better than item at the open air market. So then, what the
I think the price at open air market is very cheap. We can save our money by buying everything what we want. Lau, do you want add some?
Yes, in open air market, they sell many of
Fine.
location
Okay, now let us discuss about this advantage of shopping center and open air market. So in my opinion, for shopping center, I think it will be hard for me to find a certain local item in a shop because some shop only sell a certain items and we need to search every shop for that item.
I agree with you. It's hard for me to find some item at the shopping center. It's more expensive.
It's hard to me to find a certain shop. Yes, because there is no directory here, so it will be hard for us to find a certain shop. One. However, the open air market has their own disadvantages. It is not good as a shopping center because there is no air conditioned there, as the weather now is quite hot. As you know, last time I went to the open market just to buy a car.
Okay, students, can I have your attention, please? Okay, just now, all of you have discussed about the advantages and disadvantages of going to an open air market and also going to a shopping complex. Okay, now I have a question for you to discuss in your groups. Okay, the question is, which place of the two is better to shop during RMCO or PKPP that we are facing now because of COVID? So now because of COVID, which places is much better for you to go? When I say much better, you can.
Friends, what do you think place that can go during
I think shopping
RMCO?
center would be the most suitable place to go because shopping center is more organized than open air market. Because they have their own security to scan our temperature. Now, during the MCO, every time we go to shop, they will scan our body temperature to make sure. So this is why it's much safer to us to go to the shopping complex because some open air market they don't scan our temperature.
That is more safer because it's not crowded like open air market. Open air market. Agree with me?
So do you guys think shopping center is the best
Now,
place to
can
go?
you please face me?
Of course. Okay, thank you.
Okay, very good. Okay, we are going to look in the textbook, page number 37. Okay, now, open page number 37. Okay, can you look at the box on top, discuss. Okay, now, point number 3, read the speech bubbles below. What do you think the phrases in bold means? So you can see there are speech bubbles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and in the speech bubbles there are words or phrases in bold. For example, in the first speech bubble, I like to shop around before I decide what to buy. So the word in bold or the phrase in bold is shop around. So you will have to use your dictionary and you will have to find the meaning of the words or phrases in bold for every speech bubble. Okay, so can you please take out your dictionary now? Okay, class. Can you manage to find all the meaning of the words or phrases in the dictionary? Yes. Oh, very good. Well done. So you get all the meaning? Yes. Okay, now, do you have any questions on the words? Okay. If you do not have any questions for me, manage to find out the I want you to make a question to your friend, asking them about the meaning of the words that you have found. For example, let's say you look at the first word, shop around. So I want you to go and ask a friend, your shoulder partner. You ask the person, okay, for example, Ain, what is the meaning of the word shop around? Okay, then do you have any question for Maya?
Maya, shopping spree.
Okay, Hishamuddin, do you have any question for your friends?
I would like to question Adiba.
Okay, Adiba ready? Hishamuddin has a question for you.
What the meaning of window shopping?
Okay, very good. Is it correct, Hishamuddin?
Yes.
Yes, good. Thank you. Can you give a clap? So, class, can you please tell me any words that you learned for today? Any new words that you learned? Ain?
I've learned new word. It is directory.
Okay, very good. So Ain has learned the word directory. Any more who like to say the word that they have learned today? Yes, Chu Peiyun at the back there. The word that you have learned is roommate. Okay, students, we have come to the end of our lesson. But before we call it a day, let us look back at our success criteria. So, explain orally at least 2 advantages and 2 disadvantages of going to a shopping center and the open air market clearly. You have definitely done that before, right? In the first activity and second activity, right? Yes. Okay. So, anyone here have any problem in doing that? No. Can you please show? Can I have a show of hands of students who can do it? Okay, well done. Very good. Okay, now for the second point, use the dictionary to find meaning of at least 4 difficult words independently. So, anyone here manage to do that? Anyone have problems? No. Okay, well done. Very good. So that's all, students. So thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.